Hi, it's Chef Rick, and today I'm making Rice Krispie squares.
Squares?
Rice Krispie squares? Right, so we're going to get a nice large pan on here on a low heat, and we're going to melt a knob of butter. Melt it nice and slowly. This is sped up, of course, but you melt it nice and slow. You don't want it to burn. But burnt butter, as we've used in previous recipes, is quite a good thing when it goes brown, but we don't want that with this. We want that keeping its colour really nice. In goes some miniature white marshmallows. Could use different colours here, but for the purpose of this one, we're going to use just the white ones. We're going to again melt these nice and slowly. Keep stirring, keep mixing all the time. You don't want this to be sticking to the bottom of the pan. You can see it's just getting smoother and smoother and smoother. Those individual marshmallow pieces are melting down. Now this last time, I think I left it just for a tiny bit too long. You can see the bottom there, it's got like almost like it's caramelizing, like the sugar's cooking a little bit, or bordering on burnt at the bottom, but just kept on top of it, kept moving it. So you turn the heat down a tiny little bit, and just keep on it. You can see how smooth it's getting now. You can see just a couple of the marshmallow lumps in there. Good mix, this will just get really, really smooth. You'll see all those lumps disappearing. And again, just keep it moving so it's not sticking to anything. Take it off the heat. And now we're going to add the Rice Krispies. All quantities will be in the description below. Now I've started to fold it in with this spatula, and I quickly realised that too many of the things were sticking to the spatula, so I changed the tool in the middle of the job, so I've gone for a little metal spoon. And they did a way better job, and I'm folding them in here, so you're just scooping all around the bottom, making sure that you're taking all those Rice Krispies from round the bottom that are stuck. That's it, just folding them on top, folding them on top. You don't just want to do a massive mix because you'll smash all the Rice Krispies up. I was maybe a bit paranoid here. I was like, oh, I don't want to break too many of them, but it didn't matter one bit. You know, you can just keep folding them all together. So now we're going to grease up a tray here. This is like an oven tray with walled side. Whenever I'm greasing things, just get a little bit of butter, rip off a corner of the butter packet and spread it all around. Into that goes the Rice Krispies. And this isn't going to be put in the oven or anything, so the dish you put them in don't need to be oven proof at all. It is going to go in the fridge for a second. But with wet hands, wet your hands, otherwise it will stick totally to your hands. Push it right into the corners, get it nice and flat all throughout the tray, just like that. And just pop that in the fridge. Just until it was chilled, 10 minutes, whatever, but I left it about an hour. I ran a spatula around the edge just to loosen it up. As you hold it, you can kind of feel that it's not fully stuck down, but if yours is, run a spatula right the way around, and then I would turn it out. I hold in a chopping board on top like that, just give it a little bash, bump, and there you go. So it came out perfectly, it didn't stick. This is probably overkill, probably didn't need to do this, but I just used another chopping board to flip it back round, so we're looking at that side again. Why? I don't know. We're going to make some icing, some royal icing, so in goes the icing sugar. That's 100ml of icing sugar, and that was about 20ml of water. Now I got very lucky here, so that started as 100ml there, so I'll probably use about 20. Use a bit less, start with 10ml and add drops. I got this recipe from my mother-in-law. She makes it the best, but I usually make big mistakes, but I got very lucky with this first time, and it made like absolutely perfect royal icing with the very first go. Look at that.
A little bit naughty, that.
And now we're going to drizzle icing all over the top. It gives it just a little bit of extra sweetness. Believe it or not, even with all that marshmallow in there, it's not the sweetest thing in the world. There's a nice amount of sweetness to it, but when you're eating it and you've got that little bit of icing on the top, it just adds something to it, and it looks really nice. And if I remember rightly, that's how the Rice Krispie squares used to come, so that's what it is. Chop it up however you like. I kind of chop these into massive, big rectangles instead of the squares, but it's entirely up to you how you chop it. If you chop them into small squares, they're perfect for sharing out at a party or whatever it might be. I cut them into these fairly decent sized rectangles, and that's it. It's a Rice Krispie square. It's really, really, really easy to make, absolutely delicious. They'll be gone in no time at all, and yeah, put chocolate on them. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.